experimenting with videoing at different times as I'm starting this whole YouTube journey. It's been interesting, this process of like when I film and how how present I am like externally, because I'm going about my normal day, but just choosing to put the camera on during times that I'm normally very internal with the Lord. And I feel like because I have felt like an encouragement and an unction from God to like pursue this, like it's kind of an external processing of what is internally going on. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, but so yeah, I'm just experimenting with like, okay, I'm driving now. What might that look like right now, and what might the Lord want to be on video? I never know if I'm actually going to post something or if it's just, like practice. But I think, our time is valuable, and our time is like, oh man, that mountain looks so pretty right now. Some things just capture your heart in a moment. I think that like time is our time with the Lord is valuable, and sometimes He wants to share that with others, and I don't want to lose the integrity of like my time with Him by pursuing something that is meant to encourage other people, and then lose like me being fed from Him, because that has happened in the past when I have I don't know, when I was working as a nurse, I kind of lost touch with myself there for a while. I think that's in the nature of nursing. When you're caregiving, it can be easy to do, especially if you're not grounded, and I definitely wasn't. Anyways, that's a whole nother story for another time. Unless it isn't, maybe that's what I'm supposed to talk about right now. But yeah, I'm not even sure where to begin with that. I feel like I can watch a video that I initially start, and I can hear myself communicating and be like, I need to touch on that sometime. I need to communicate that, because I have close friends that I know that I've never really communicated well to. Some of the internal workings of my heart, or my convictions, or where I'm coming from on something, or what I believe, or like what my experiences have been. It's just been like I haven't really honed that skill, even though I would tell you that I'm a pretty good communicator. I can put things to words, but when it comes to my own lived experience, that can be a challenge for me. And I don't know if that's part of the reason why, like, me posting video, if that's, one of the things that the Lord wants me to work through. I definitely am going through inner healing right now. And, that's been a whole process of, learning to kind of sit in spaces that I wouldn't normally verbalize, pertaining to my own self. So, yeah. I did post a video a while ago that was set to private. share that, but I could just like delete that out. Also, there was some details that I'm like, feel a little uncomfortable sharing all of that with the world, even though it is my story. So I don't know, maybe I'll just share that with personal friends until I feel more comfortable, or redo a video that doesn't include so many people's names or details that feel comfortable for me. I am driving to the gymnastics studio that my daughter works at. She teaches preschoolers. I'm so proud of her. She's a coach there, and it started raining on my way. But looks like the sun is out, so I think it's going to clear up soon. Yeah, this is a strange, like, experience for me to record quite a bit and to communicate. It feels like something I would naturally do when I had young kids in the car, just talk about them, talk about life, maybe not my own, but just talk more than I have in this past season. I've been more, I wasn't working outside the home. Oh, switch over. Yeah, I wasn't working outside the home, and I also, just like I said, have been doing lots of inner healing. So this feels a little foreign to me, because I haven't, it's not like I see my friends every day and talk to them every day. And that's what it feels like I'm doing right now, having a conversation. I'm going to go on my way. So, yeah. I've been grieving more externally what I feel internally, like this pent-up, like, depression or sadness about decisions made in my life, including the decision for us to have a vasectomy, and just how that changed the course of many things. I went back into nursing at that time, thinking that once we got our lives back on track, we would reverse that, and it's been 13 years since that time. And I think that, I was meant to be a nurse. I think I was meant to pursue things, but I think God has given me the supernatural strength and stamina, and the fabric of our marriage, James and my marriage, I could have worked outside the home and also been pregnant. I think he just has made me that way. So, there's lots of thoughts, woulda, shoulda, couldas, and just like dreams of like, how many kids would I have had at this point? And not that I think that that's in my identity, but I do have a passion for helping women and children, and a call to do that. And so when I haven't had young kids of my own, it's been hard, it's been just something I feel even stronger. It just makes me have more of a burning passion, but also times where I just feel stuck and depressed and just lost in the feeling and the grief of it. So I think it's good to externally process that sometimes. And this is over here. This one's I just got from the dollar So, and the other thing is, like, it's been a desire of mine to partake in the freedom that I've always seen that YouTube could offer, but I just didn't know how to handle, like, privacy as well. I don't think I was at a place before where I could withstand all of the criticisms I know that have come with putting content on social media. I was pretty vocal when I was on Facebook, more so than people typically used Facebook as that platform. I would kind of talk about some social issues and stuff that I felt like were burning in my heart, and that didn't always communicate well on that platform because a lot of people, specifically at that time, were just looking for an experience, like a social experience, or just sharing pictures and stuff. But that really changed. That culture changed a lot after 2020, 2021. But I think my emotions got so wrapped into, like, people's comments, because I had friends from, like, going back to high school, and so many different opinions. Like, I feel like I just felt isolated and lost. I wasn't grounded in myself at that time, so I had to get off that for my own sanity, just to continue to grow as a person. It's amazing how much I can talk now, right now. And I think I tend to always feel like I've got a lot inside me, but just that it's not always, like, it's hard to find those places to be able to, when is this okay to verbalize this or to communicate this. And I don't know, maybe it's good that I'm just recording. So is there anything else that's on my heart or my mind to share? I am 8 minutes late to picking up my daughter. She's always very gracious, but I don't like being late. I kind of lost track of time before because I thought she was supposed to be picked up at a different time, and so I got involved in something else. It's probably Mariah calling me right now. Let me answer.